Alright guys, out again. Just a quick video. I'm finishing off my steps and I've got about a third left, a quarter nearly to do. But I just wanted to highlight, whatever we're doing, it all comes down to discipline. And you will get knockbacks. I get knockbacks. This is why I have a reset button, which is I'll just go to bed and start again tomorrow in a different mindset. I just wipe out yesterday, line in the sand, and move on. Like I said before, I do ping pong sometimes, and I know it's just going to continue, because when I'm ping ponging, it's actually time to move on and make a change, which is finding the exit. Because if you sit in it, dwell in it, stay in it, you're dragging yourself down. You're better than that. You're worth more than that. But I'm out doing my steps. Got my presentation to do when I get back. I did have a presentation earlier, but then I decided to share it on LinkedIn, so I'm going to make a new one. Got that to do. Got some college work to do. Got my weights to do. I've done most of my stomach work today. Because the stomach one's the hard bit, to be fair. I don't mind doing the weights, because I can do them, steady sets. It's not a problem. But this is about the discipline and keeping things going and keeping yourself motivated. And it reminds me of Nike, because the old Nike, there was I remember seeing about the original marketing piece when they were talking about what is Nike about. Well, Nike about the people that understood you getting up at 5 in the morning when you don't want to go for a run, you don't want to go for a walk, you don't want to do your fitness, but you get up and do it. Nike was there with you. That was sort of like the original ideology of it. And then I think they've gone weird from the Disney Queen. Snow White. When I say queen, I mean a diva. Not she was the queen in Snow White. Slightly off tangent here. But the thing is, they put somebody in charge of Nike that cost them 26.4 billion, if I remember right, because he moved away from the customer base, he moved away from what worked, because they have these stupid ideologies. Because a lot of these people that are causing these problems, there's only one person they're interested in seeing and hearing, it's themselves. So the point being is, Nike knew its market, it knew what it wanted to do, and for some madness reason they put some idiot in charge to destroy their entire brand because he didn't believe in branding, which a little bit bolt on the end, simply because I know what you're going through, guys. It's not easy, but you need to keep getting up, you keep moving forward. Don't let the people stop you moving. We all go through hardships, we all go through crap. Well, I tell you now, I'm sure our parents' lives were worse than ours. I'm sure our grandparents were far worse than ours. The only difference we have now is our society revolves around consumerism. That's it. Being skint is normal. Having the pressures of life is normal. But building up your resilience and telling everybody just to get where they need to be going, that's something you need to be doing more and more. Because let's face it, we're on our own most of the time. We need to keep it moving, we need to keep driving it forward. But it takes discipline, it takes commitment, it takes knowing where you're going. And the knowing where you're going is often not simplified. Not simple, because a lot of stuff we have today, it's just noise. Own a house, do this, blah blah. Look how much money you have to put into a house to own it. How much could you do with the same money in an investment fund and living in Thailand? There's other options. And you know, people say, well, the stuff I was brought up on was a lie. It wasn't. It really wasn't. It's society has changed. Women have been told they're so fantastic and they can live without men. Men are starting to go their own way because they're sick and tired of the Me Too movement, the diversity and all that nonsense. And in reality, guys, go your own way, set your own path. Because society has changed. But what your parents told you wasn't wrong. What society was telling you then wasn't wrong. You know, when I was a kid, I don't think I knew anybody that was divorced. When I was a kid, people stayed together. Doesn't mean it wasn't going on, I just didn't know it wasn't as free laden as it is now, where people had a bit of morals and ethics. Where I think now I've seen some of the stuff people do. I find it disgusting, to be fair. But morally and ethically, that's something that is ours, that is what we own, and something we can work with. So don't give up, guys. Keep disciplining, keep disciplined, keep motivated, and keep going. Gonna have to go, it's getting dark.